welcome back to another stream. More AI Dungeon. The greatest game ever made, I think. It's just amazing. I can't get enough of it. Last session, if you want to call that, was amazing. We turned into a beastman werewolf killing machine very quickly. And we had some nice twists. I hope we can make the same happen this time. And honestly, I'm sure we can. Because it always happens, and it's great. Let's go. Let's see. I want to do a fantasy world. A fantasy world is just the most fun to start in. And we always deviate anyway to some other universe or whatever. Honestly, the setting we start in doesn't really matter that much. But fantasy is the most fun one. The cyberpunk one we did before was fun as well. But it was kinda slow to start with that one. So we'll go with fantasy. Let's see. Let's start as a peasant. This is like a soul level 1 run. No status, no nothing, no magic. We start off as a lowly peasant. Let's go. It's basically me. Enter your character's name. Let's see. Last time we were Borg. This time we can just be Steven. Common name. Hey! What's up, Ven? Brent stream on time? Fuck yeah, it is. It is a new dawn. I'm gonna try, to be more on schedule. We'll see how it goes. You are Steven, a peasant living in a small village in the kingdom of Larion. You have a pitchfork and nothing else. You dream of getting out of your village and having an adventure. You go to your fields and begin working. You look up and see the sun starting to rise. Pathivan. I should have done Pathivan. Damn! That's a missed opportunity right there. Okay, so I'm in my field. I'm looking at the sunrise. Work the field. We're gonna start, normal. You work the field like any other day. There's nothing else to do in this village anyway. The sun beats down and you put your whole body into your work. By the end of the day, you're exhausted. It's fine, Brent. The AI will call you a million different things anyway. That's true, yeah. I'm only Steven for so long. Until I transform into something else. Somebody else. Okay. Damn. Go to the tavern to relax. After a hard day's work, we'll go cool down a bit. You head to the tavern. It's a pretty nice place with ale and wine both available. You head to a table in the corner and sit down. A waitress comes by and you order some wine. Okay. Steven has good taste. He's a fancy peasant. A mug is placed on the table in front of you. You're about to drink it when an old man with a long white beard comes up to your table. Mind if I sit down? He asks. Oh. Gabdak? Is that you? A wizard is never late. Not at all. Good friend. How are you doing? Steven is a kind fellow. Gandalf, but man that misman. I honestly enjoy Gabdak more. Oh, making money? What? This old man, just, chilling, making money? The old man laughs and sits down across from you. He looks like a proper wizard, with a long beard and a tall pointed hat. So what's a nice boy like you doing in a place like this? Oh no. I do not like being called a nice boy. Oh, he's a Discord mod. Oh, it's true. His long white beard might conceal it, but he's a total neckbeard. Not much. Just working the fields. Seeing as I am a peasant after all. Ah, I see. Well, it's a living, no? Well, it's honest work. He says, sure is, you say. So what's the deal with this place? I don't recognize your accent. What? I need some more information to go on that. Was that him talking to me or me talking to him? You not from this kingdom, are you? Nah, I'm from Upper Neuro. It's a long ways away. You've probably never heard of it. The wizard laughs again. Probably not. I don't leave my tower very often. Well, I gathered as much. Why did you leave your tower? Tower? Is something the matter? Also, I'm from Upper Neuro, apparently. We have to remember that. This is integral to the story. No, of course not. I just like to go out every once in a while, you know? He changes the subject. So what is a nice... Oh my god, what is a nice boy like you doing here all by his lonesome? Where is your family? Is he trying to... He wants to fuck. He wants to fuck. This old wizard has the hots for me. Jesus. I am just relaxing after a day's work. Don't get groomed by YouTubers, Steven. My family lives right next door. I'm gonna mention that just so he doesn't try anything. I see. The wizard looks at you and gives you a big smile. So, would you like to go on an adventure? What exactly did you have in mind? Oh no, adventure. Shit. This guy is shady as fuck. What exactly did you have in mind? I'm sort of busy, what with working in the fields and all. No, this would be a permanent adventure. What the fuck? It's just that I'm getting a bit old, you see, and I don't get out of the tower too often. What does he mean with permanent adventure? What the fuck? It's also really boring. I was hoping you could, you know, entertain me? Oh, no. You look at him, a bit confused. I'm not sure I understand. You're a young man, right? Please, old man. I am not at all interested in your proposition. Jesus Christ. He wants you to be his japester. I mean, it's basic. Oh no. Entertain me, jester. Please leave me alone. What the fuck? Why did the story start off so creepily? Already. The old man looks down, a bit disappointed. He sighs, stands up from the table and says, "Alright then." Leaving a few gold coins in exchange for his drink, he walks away, and you're relieved. Shaking your head, you go back to drinking. Oh, quest completed, leave your village? Hours later, when you've had far too much to drink, you stumble out of the tavern. You head home and collapse into bed. Your room at your parents' house is small but cozy. You drift off to sleep, not thinking more of the encounter. Wait, I'm going to bed, but I got the achievement leave your village. Have I been kidnapped? You could have been a catfuck slave for an old man who's about to die and gain infinite riches, but you decided to be moral. Yeah. I don't want to be anybody's slave. Especially not a creepy old man. He can't he just conjure a fuck slave or whatever? You awake in the morning and hurry off to work. After a long day of labor, you walk to the tavern to relax. As you reach the front door, the wizard from the other night steps in front of you. Hell, he looks at you and says, "So, ready for that adventure?" Fine. Just go, okay. Maybe it's not horny. Yeah, maybe I should not judge a book by its cover. Maybe it's not horny. Yes, I think I am. Let's go. I will follow you. Maybe it's not horny. The wizard grins. He goddamn grins. Fantastic, he says. Let's go then. I'll teleport us. Okay. He grabs your hand and put his other on your shoulder. He mutters a quick incantation and the two of you vanish from the tavern. Oh, Stephen. Your world is about to get shook. Your vision goes white and you feel a wave of nausea. You fall to your knees as the world tilts over. You can hear the wizard muttering in Latin. Your lunch comes up, but you have nothing left to give. You dry heave as your stomach contracts painfully. Oh shit, the music. I put on a jazz playlist this time. After what feels like an eternity, the feeling begins to fade. The world returns to normal as the wizard removes his hands from your body. You look around to get your bearings. You're in a forest surrounded by tall pine trees that block out most of the sunlight above. Where are we? Maybe it is not a horny adventure. We are in a forest after all. It's a secret! Oh my god! It's a secret! The wizard says, giggling and smiling. Isn't it exciting? No, it's not. The wizard looks at you frowning. What's your name, he asks. David. Okay, apparently I'm David now. Stephen. I'm using an alias, just to keep myself safe. I'm Tom. He's Tom the wizard. I gathered that. What? Do you want to build a shelter, or we could have a fire and set up a few beds? I have a sleeping bag in my backpack. No worries. No worries, Tom. I will build us a shelter. So far, not horny. I can live with this. You walk around the forest looking for a good spot to build a shelter. You find an uprooted tree that would give us decent shade. As you begin to pry it right, Tom walks over and helps you push it upright. Hey, so far so good. You tie the top of it... What? You tie the top of it to a tree, making a wall. What a good idea, Tom says. It's like a lean-to. Hey, Tis, welcome to the stream. No worries. Join whenever you want. You think about explaining that you were actually learning about lean-tos in Boy Scouts, but decide it's not worth it. I was in peasant Boy Scouts? Nice. Is this 1960s David Bowie? It might be. Oh no. Oh. Okay. So, what is this adventure about? I like, so far, this adventure, I've only been saying things, and I've not made any actions. It's a secret, Tom says, giving you a toothy... Oh, his toothy grin, that's... You already said that. Yeah, he says. So do you want to go find some food? You nod your head in agreement. Okay, Tom says. I don't trust him. It's dangerous out there. Only take what you need. And don't waste any ammo. Am I? You pull out your revolver, pointing it at the ground. Tom pulls out a revolver. I like how I have a gun and also the wizard has a gun. Tom pulls out a revolver as well, copying your every move. The two of you begin walking through the woods. There are some that call me Tom. I am an enchanter. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Okay. So, Tom, why do you have a gun if you are a wizard? Oh no, maybe he's the wrong kind of wizard. Maybe he's a wizard in the other sense, which would be terrible. He's a gun wizard. Yeah, maybe this is like a gungeon, you know? It's for protection, Tom says. You never know what's out there. I mean, fair enough. Tom draws his gun up to his shoulder, pointing it out in front of him. What do you hunt, you ask? Whatever I can get, Tom says. Oh shit. His wand is a gun. Ah! I love this. So good. The backstory. He casts magic with his gun. Whatever I can get, Tom says. I'm not picky. What do you cook it with? My gun, Tom says. You stare at him. Okay, I use a rock. It's not like I have a kitchen knife. You stop walking, and Tom nearly trips over you. What do I say? Oh. Do you hear that? We're gonna encounter something now. You stop walking, and Tom nearly trips over you. What is it? Tom says, looking around. You listen carefully to the silence of the woods, and you hear a branch break behind you. You quickly turn, dropping into a shooter's stance. You don't see anything. How am I trained with my gun? I'm a lowly peasant. Maybe I was a peasant who grew up in America. What is it? Tom asks. You turn, looking at him. He looks nervous. It's ghosts, yeah. He's beginning to realize this might not have been the best idea. You listen, but don't hear anything else. It might have just been a wild animal. You slowly turn back around, continuing to look around you and scan the forest. It's nothing, you whisper. Ghost, okay. I think it might be Ghosts. Can you cast a detection spell? Ghosts! A ghost detection spell? Tom asks. I can try, but it might be difficult. I'll help, you say. Tom nods. And you begin paging through your book for the right spell. my spell book? Okay. You finally find one and begin setting up the ritual. This game is incredible. On 3, you whisper. 1, 2, 3. You turn to the correct page and begin chanting the spell. You see a blue glow begin to rise off of the page, surrounding Tom. I don't feel anything. Is that all he's saying? I don't feel anything, Tom whispers. Concentrate on the spell. There must be ghosts. There's no other way. Also, I'm gonna change the music a bit. There we go. Tom closes his eyes and begins to concentrate on the spell. You watch him for a moment as he sits there in silence. And then you turn your head, hearing a noise from behind you. Did you hear that, you ask? No. It's a ghost. It's a ghost, it's a ghost, you begin to shout, jumping up and flailing your arms around. Spirit, are you there? Give us a sign. Tom tackles you, and the two of you fall to the ground laughing. It's not funny, Tom says, his voice heavy with false seriousness. Ah, that's romantic. Oh no, I'm bonding with Tom, the creepy wizard. You need to stop mocking our ancestors. You laugh and roll over off of him. You lie on your backs next to each other, staring up at the sky. Oh no. I'm gonna influence the story a bit. Then, a ghost appears. Then, a ghost appears right above you. You both scream, rolling out of the way and standing up. The ghost looks down at the two of you, screaming even louder than you are. Let's get out of here, you say to Tom. Wait, Tom says. Oh shit. Now it's getting serious. He clumped you. Oh no. Wait, Tom says. It might be friendly. How do you know, you ask? Have you encountered a ghost that was friendly before? No, Tom admits. But I've been only doing this for a week. He's been doing what for a week? Attempt to communicate with the ghost. Ghost hunting, obviously. Oh, I see. We about to bust a ghost. Hello there. Hello there, you say, waving. The ghost stares at the two of you, confused. It looks as though it's trying to communicate with you, but nothing is coming out. Then, it starts screaming again. You scream back at it, and it disappears. Oh, come on. It disappears already? We should go, you say to Tom. Fine, he replies. You turn and walk off into the woods, looking around for any more ghosts. You see nothing else, thankfully. Okay, before we continue, I'm gonna copy the beginning bit again. And I'm gonna put that in the reminder. Dear God, that's a lot of reading. It is a lot of reading. It's only reading. But it's the best thing in the world, Delhi. Believe me, this is the best game ever made. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You continue to walk until it's nearly dawn, and you find a tree that you can sleep in. You climb up it and find a branch that can support your weight. McClanky. And you spend the rest of the night sleeping in the tree. Wake up and look for tracks. Takes me back to my childhood. Text adventures were all the rage back then. Oh shit! Very cool. This is the most advanced text adventure ever made. And it's incredibly, incredibly fun. You wake up to an empty forest and groggily climb down from your tree. You head to a nearby stream to drink some water, and then begin wandering around, attempting to track any game a hunter might find in these woods. I should incorporate the McClanky in some way. You hear the crack of a breaking twigs. And you turn to see Tom behind you. What are you doing? He asks. I'm tracking you. Say, I think I found something. What is it? Oh, Fen, this is the perfect opportunity. It is a McClanky, I believe. The writing is definitely better than the stuff I played back then. Would basically be a list of stuff you could see rather than fitting into a narrative. Oh yeah, so the writing, it's all compiled and generated by an AI, I think, who just pulls it from the internet, from all random places, depending on what input you give, and it's actually incredible. How dare you rip off Vinny? Then I had to do it. It's a what? Tom asks. A McClanky. A McClanky, you repeat. I have found some large footprints, and judging by these nearby acorns, I believe it's a McClanky. Which are herbivores that eat nothing but acorns. We should go hunt it. So, basically, you can type whatever you want. And whatever you type will happen in the game. It doesn't matter what, how crazy or how weird, it will happen. And anything can happen, which is incredible. We should go hunt it, you say to Tom. Why don't you stay here and I'll come back with the meat? Fine, Tom says. You walk for a few hours, and you soon find some large acorns and oaks near a small stream. Ah, yes, my favorite new metal band, Acorn. Insert acorns into your butt to lure it. Oh no. You begin to set up traps and snares to catch the beast. You successfully catch a large boar? What? And drag it back to Tom. You also collect some berries and fruits for a side meal. Well, that was boring. I didn't want to catch a boar, I wanted to catch the McClanky. Then the McClanky appears. Then the McClanky appears. It's a large, feathered beast with long golden brown feathers and a long neck and legs. It stands on 4 legs and has a long, thin beak. It walks slowly over to one of the traps and attempts to grab the bait with its beak. It is a woodland flamingo, yeah. Take out my revolver and shoot the McClanky. Letukan has arrived. Praise be. Who the fuck hunts with a revolver? I don't know, but my character had a revolver, so I had no choice. That's what the story told me. The gun lets out a deafening boom as you let out a spray of bullets. It's a goddamn... It's a shotgun revolver. Oh yeah, there was also a horny wizard, that's true. As you let out a spray of bullets towards the beast, the bullets bounce off its thick golden fur, and it makes an angry war cry. It attempts to peck you with its massive beak, but you leap out of the way. Lasso the beast. How do you... Lasso? Lasso. Okay. No horny. Yeah, it was strange. I started with a very tame story, and it immediately became horny. There was a very, very creepy wizard. You throw your lasso at the beast, and it catches on one of its legs. The beast pulls and pulls, but it's unable to escape. With its beak and claws trapped, and its legs trapped, the beast lets out an angry roar. It attempts to bite through the rope, but it's unable to do so. It's trapped, you smile at Tom. Want to try to kill it? What? Sure, Tom says, smiling. You pull out your revolver once more and walk towards the beast slowly. Oh no, I'm about to execute it. The beast lets out a fierce roar, and you aim your gun. The music fits, yeah. Then, you fire. The bullet misses the beak, but goes through one of its eyes. Oh no! The beast lets out an even angrier roar, and flaps its wings about. Put the beast out of its misery. Jesus, how? Misery. Misery. You run up to the dying beast and give a few slashes with your knife. Well, now I have a knife as well. And the beast lets out its final roar before it dies. You then cut off a large piece of tender meat from one of its legs, which you find delicious. Well, I guess I had to taste it immediately. The creatures here are strange. Oh, it's great. The creatures here are strange, Tom says. I wonder if I could find any for myself. Go ahead, you say. I need to start heading back. It's getting dark. Very well, Tom says. Keep your knife sharp. It looks like it could come in handy. Rest back at camp. You head back to camp and sit by the fire. You watch as it flickers in the darkness, and think. You run your hand along the handle of your knife, feeling its weight. When did I become this grizzled hunter? I'm but a peasant. What are you thinking about? Vera. Who is Vera? Ooh, a new character. Vera asks. Nothing, you say. You're lying. It's easy to see you're troubled by something. What is it? Neko requests that at some point you use Stomp the Groin. Oh, okay, I can do that. Is Vera your gun? Oh, shit. That's a good idea. You're lying. It's easy to see you're troubled by something. What is it? I just feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what. How do I respond to this? Vera, I know you are my talking revolver, but you shouldn't just start talking like that. What do you mean? Vera asks. I didn't say anything. What did you say just now then? I asked, what do you mean I started talking? I didn't say anything. Am I going crazy? My gun is crazy. Take out my revolver and perform maintenance. You pull your revolver out and begin performing maintenance on it. You pull the trigger a few times, it works perfectly. What are you doing with that gun? Vera asks. Okay, so she's not my gun. Why are you pulling the trigger? I'm making sure it works. I'm just gonna ask her who she is then. Something about this place is making me feel uneasy. Maybe she's the knife. Maybe she is the knife. Relax. Perhaps it's the ale. I bet you're still drunk. You put your gun away and continue sitting by the fire. Before you know it, you have fallen asleep. I have a knife. Yeah, I used it to kill the beast. The McClanky. And cut some of its meat off. Wake up from the dream, Brent. Okay, yeah. I wake up from my dream. This is usually when we jump dimensions. You wake up to the sound of gunfire. People are screaming, and you look around frantically to find the source of the noise. You see a group of people being circled by a horseman, wielding a sword and a pistol. It's the Crimson Talons. Someone behind you screams. The Crimson Talons. Okay. Take out my knife called Vera and throw it at the horseman. Your aim is true, and the knife flies through the air and into the back of one of the bandits. He lets out an anguished cry as it goes through his chest and falls off his horse. Okay. Now, this is for Neko. Stomp the bandit in the groin. Blow kisses at the horse. Oh no. I can do that next. You stomp as hard as you can on his package, and he falls backwards, letting out an anguished cry. You then grab him by the throat, lift him in the air, and throw him to the ground. What the fuck? That's a bit too brutal. Holy shit. Wowza, yeah. A knife flies through the air and sticks in the tree next to you. Hey, I know you. You hear a voice shout. You're that no-good thief who stole from my father. I'm going to enjoy this. Get on the horse and ride away. I didn't steal anything. You must have mistaken me with somebody else. You leap on the horse and gallop away. You hear a few gunshots in the air behind you, but none of them connect. You quickly leave the band of bandits behind and ride your horse to an abandoned cabin. Jesus bathwater? Okay. Drink some of my Jesus bathwater. I'm happy to oblige. Any suggestions are welcome. You take a sip of the water and immediately spit it out. It tastes horrible and it's so dirty that you begin to feel sick. You fall to your knees and throw up on the floor. This isn't working, you moan. I need a real solution. Also, you'll drink Jesus bathwater, but you won't blow kisses at the horse? Fuck you, you hag. I couldn't blow kisses at the horse because I stomped the bandit in the balls, but I can do that now. Blow kisses at my horse. Sorry, Ven. Please. You walk up to the horse and begin... See, this is what you do, Ven. This is what you made happen. And begin kissing it on its lips. It seems to calm the animal down a bit. Is this what you wanted? Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, this is not going in a direction. That's a good horse, you say softly. You spend the next few hours sitting with the horse and talking to it. You talk about your childhood, your family, and your dreams for the future. Eventually, the horse seems to have calmed down substantially. No, examine the abandoned cabin. I'm not gonna continue on the horse storyline. This is not for me. Like, you wouldn't kiss Roach. Don't make me laugh. But Roach is a special horse. This is a random horse. The cabin is a small wooden building with 2 windows on opposite sides. The roof is made of grass and the floor is made of dirt. There's a single door leading inside and there doesn't seem to be anything of interest inside. Go inside anyway. Once inside the house, you immediately go back outside. There's an odd smell inside the cabin and the atmosphere quickly becomes hard to breathe. That's some stench, you say. You walk around the outside of the cabin for a while. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. You check the roof and there's nothing of interest there. You peek through the windows and see that there is nothing of interest inside either. It's getting dark outside, so you decide to head back to the fire to spend the night. You're sleeping in here? You're not sleeping in here? Who said that? Who? Oh no, I have to /say. Who said that? We're gonna introduce a new character. Is it my horse talking? I did. Now get in this house. You turn your head around to see who is speaking, but you can't see anyone. Suddenly you feel a cold, sharp object placed against your neck. Don't move, the voice commands. Drop your gun. Oh shit. /do. I dropped my gun. I don't want to die this way. The knife came back to get you. God damn it, Vera. Good choice, the voice says. Now turn around slowly. You turn your head around and are faced with a tall, burly man holding a knife to your throat. Oh my god, he picked up Vera. He's covered in scars and has a dirty bandage on his forehead. Use my karate knowledge to disarm the man. I'm a peasant who knows karate. You move your hand over the barrel of the gun and quickly flick it to the left. The gun fires, but the bullet goes harmlessly into the ground. You bring your knee up as fast as you can, connecting with the man's chin. Apparently he is holding a gun as well. Maybe it was a gun blade. He stumbles backwards, but remains standing. A knifeful. Oh, shit. Oh... That was a very good joke. You grab the gun out of his hand and shoot him between the eyes. He slumps to the ground. There is a sudden crashing sound from inside the cabin. You turn your head around just in time to see a man wielding a chainsaw charging towards you. Shit! What do I do against the chainsaw wielding dude? This is the Evil Dead, yeah. Damn. I guess I do have a gun. Shoot. Okay, shoot the chainsaw wielding man in the balls. Blow kisses. When I do blow kisses, the AI gets weird, Ven. I don't like it. Probably don't use the term blow kisses if you... Yeah, exactly. Then it gets horny and we don't want that. You aim the gun and shoot a chainsaw-wielding man in the testicles. He screams as his crota are blown to smithereens. He falls to the ground, dropping the chainsaw. Holy shit. Oh. Testicles is a brave warrior from ancient Greece. Oh, Tis, you're on fire. I'm sorry, Ven. I will blow kisses. You search the cabin and surrounding area, but find no one. Hello, you call? Is anyone there? Your shouting is met with silence. Oh shit, I quickly grab it and turn it off. Okay, then pick it up. So I have a chainsaw. I thought he was Bofades. Bofades? Bofades what? And bicycles. Oh my god. Stop it. This is so good. Bofades nuts. Eh. So good. You sigh and head inside the cabin. You find a bed, a desk, and a wardrobe in the corner of the room. You search the desk and find a map of the surrounding area. There's a small campsite circled in blue biro with campsite. Okay. I think the AI wants me to go to the campsite, but step into the wardrobe. We're going to Narnia, bitches. Let's go. You step inside and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You stumble about for anything to grab onto but find nothing. After a few minutes of stumbling around in the dark, you find yourself at the end of a long corridor. We ride at dawn. It actually worked. There are doors lining each side of the corridor, each with a picture of an animal engraved on the door. You try to open the first door and find that it's locked. You try to open the second door, but it's also locked. Look at the pictures on the door. We plagiarize Narnia now. Yep. You look at the first door. It has a picture of a dog engraved into it. You step back to get a better view of the next door, which has the picture of a cat engraved into it. Ooh, which door should we pick? Dog or cat? Cat, okay. Lockpick the cat door. You crouch down in front of the door and begin to pick the lock. Within a few seconds, you hear the telltale click as the lock gives way. You gently push down on the door handle and the door swings open. We in the cat door now. Fuck yeah. The room is bathed in a pale blue light. You walk inside, gently closing the door behind you. You look around the room and don't see anything of interest. That is, until you notice the bookshelf on the opposite wall. It's catboy time. Inspect the bookshelf. You walk over to the bookshelf and see that the books are filled with handwritten notes. Most of them don't make any sense to you, but a few of the more recognizable words catch your attention. Wish, curse, and magic. Oh shit, this is where we get our powers. Oh my god, you read through some of the more meaningful passages, and it suddenly occurs to you that you hold in your hands the solution to your own problems. All you need to do is wish really, really hard. I wish. What do we wish for? Damn, this is very open-ended. What the hell do I wish for? I wish for John Dacre. You suddenly find yourself in a large library, filled from top to bottom with books. You turn around expecting the room to be the same as before, but instead you see that it is now a large room made entirely of wood with no windows or doors. How is this John Dacre, unless he is here? Is this his home? This wooden box? You turn to look at the bookshelf and notice that the books are all in German. You can't read any of it. Hello, you call. Is anyone there? A man walks out of the shadows, and your breath catches in your throat. Hey, Yadralo. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He's wearing a set of shining full-plate armor. With a sword by his side, his beard reaches down to his belly, and his hair goes past his shoulders. In one hand, he holds a steel halberd, and in the other, a wooden staff. Just came back from finishing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh wow, that's amazing. Well done. Say something in German, that'll confuse it. His piercing blue eyes stare into your own, and he smiles. Hello, he says in a low voice. I've been waiting for you. He is John Dacre. I don't know what to say to him in German, though. Are you John Dacre? Did my wish come true? I am, he says, bowing deeply. And you are the one who freed me from my prison? I am. I guess. We've met John Dacre. He is a knight, and he has a halberd and a staff, and a sword. on his side. I thank you, he says, taking a deep breath. I'm in your debt. I was trapped there for hundreds of years. No books, no writing materials, nothing. Just me and my thoughts. Can you sing Amore for me? It's Sir Dacre for you, peasant! Is there any evidence he's a knight? He could be a well-armed peasant. Well, I have no idea. He might just be a peasant as well. But I trust John Dacre. He gives you a look of shock. Do you really want me to? He is John Dacre. Yes, he takes a deep breath, closes his eyes, and begins to sing in English. The words are different, but the tune is exactly the same. Ask him for his sword. Moray. When the moon hits your eye. It sends a tingle up your spine. You stare at him in shock. He stops singing and looks at you nervously. What? He says. Ask him for his sword. Okay, I can ask him for his sword. What? Oh. I could have sworn you were singing in German. He smiles and begins to sing again. This time, you heard that he is indeed singing in German. What is this with the German? You feel your whole body relax as he sings the chorus one more time. His fingers strumming an imaginary lute. Can I have your sword? Sword. Sir John? John? Oh, I should have added a question mark there, but, well, that's too late now. I'm demanding him for his sword. No, he says, suddenly serious. I need it. It's the only thing keeping me alive. What? Can you at least drop it? He looks at the ground for a minute before sighing. Oh shit, the sword is keeping him alive? Well, he has been trapped for hundreds of years, apparently. Alright, he says, slowly dropping it. He sits down on a wooden chair and beckons you over to him. Sit down, he says, patting the seat next to him. You sit down warily, noticing that there are several more seats in the room. Grab it and stab him? But he seems nice, it's John Dacre. I mean, but if you want it. Grab the sword and stab John Dacre. You asked for this. This is your fault. You grab the sword and stab him through the throat. He grunts in pain before grinning. Tricky, he says. Suddenly you feel the sword pull out of your hands. You turn to see John Dacre holding it. Thanks, he says, standing up. Well, this was a bad idea. Okay, I think it's time for you to leave. You open your mouth to protest, but instead find yourself sitting in a chair in your room. You check your phone. I have a phone now? And find that an hour has passed since you first read the story. What story? Well, he's already gone. I'm back in my room, I guess. Wake up from my dream. The story you were just in, maybe. Oh, that's possible. So I was just a normal dude dreaming about being a peasant, going on adventures with wizards and killing beasts. You wake up the next morning to the sound of text notification. You pick up your phone and see a new message from an unrecognized number. It's titled One Last Chance. You open it up to find another story. No, I don't want this whole phone business. Throw away my phone. Yeah, he survived a sword through the throat. He must have been magical. Well, he was undying, to be fair. You rip your phone off the charger as you wake up. Opening the first application you see? No. It's your messaging app, and you have a new message from an unknown sender. It says, check under your bed. Curious, you get up and do so. Holy shit. Well, I guess this is happening. There is a package there. You open it and find a tape recorder inside. Listening to it, you hear a man say, if you're listening to this, you've won. Or at least you've gone further than everyone else who's listened to this tape. The plot thickens. Take the cassette out and throw the recorder as far as you can. It must be a minimum of 50 feet away from you for this to count. You pull it out and feel around for the stop button. There is a click and the man continues speaking. Congratulations. Wake up. I tried to wake up and this is where it brought me. You are now the only person in the world with free will. What? Everyone else is a puppet controlled by me. My friends and I have been planting the seeds of our master plan for decades. Though it doesn't matter anymore. I'm sorry to say, the master plan is irrelevant. Wake up. This seems like a weird story that I don't want to be a part of. You let out a sigh. What a strange dream. Though you suppose there's a few things you can learn from it, you should find a way to pass the time today. Go to your wallet and retrieve a card. What kind of card? Open my wallet and retrieve a card. Dreams within a dream? Oh yeah, there's unlimited levels to this. You open your wallet and find 3 cards. A library card, an ID card, and a card that says 666. Strange. You flip the ID card in the air and catch it. Obviously fake. Why is my ID card fake? Greetings! Well, greetings to you as well, C. Mieres. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Examine the card that says 666. Alright, it's time to go drinking with your ID card. You stare at the card in your hand. It doesn't look very special. A simple white business card with black text. However, upon reading its contents, you feel a chill up your spine. I think we're gonna go meet some kind of demon or devil. It reads, I know who you laughed at when you were 6. I know the name of the first girl you liked. Jesus. I know the name of your first pet. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Before your parents died, I knew them too. Holy shit, this is a horror story. I love it. I'm in the mood for horror at the moment. Is the AI dungeon trying to steal your secret answers? It is. For your bank account. Imagine. Just give me the 3 digits on the back, please. Social engineering, they're trying to hack you. You drop the card as if it was on fire. A chill runs down your spine. Is this real? It can't be. No. It's just a prank. Some idiot is messing with you. Oh, the music is perfect as well. You've been through a lot recently. This is just another form of manipulation. Pick up the card again and read it. I hope it's gonna say something else now. Pick up the card again and read it. You drop it as if it was on fire. Okay, it's the same thing. So we can't read it again. That's fair. Run away. Let's just go. We run away. You keep running, tearing through the woods, not daring to look behind you. After a few minutes of unorganized sprinting, you find yourself at a highway. You catch a bus heading towards the nearest major city. Back to drinking we can go to? Yeah, let's go. Find a bar in the city. Let's go. I don't mind this. You find a bar in the city. You walk inside and take a seat at the counter. You order a drink, then take out your phone and browse the internet for anything to do in town. You find an interesting looking place called the Counting House. You take another sip of your drink, then head out the door. The feel of the wind against your face as you walk down the sidewalk is refreshing. As you turn a corner, you spot the bar again. You realize that you're completely turned around. You go back to the crossroads and take a left this time. You arrive at the Counting House, which is a run-down old building. Inside, it looks much better. Counting House, yeah, that doesn't sound at all appealing. Elegant, even. A man with a thick beard stands behind the bar. You order a drink and he serves it to you without a word. It's where you count. Check your wallet to see if the card is back there, okay? Check my wallet for the thick beard. You reach into your wallet and pull out the card. It is back there. You look at it and realize something is wrong. The barcode is missing. It now simply reads the Counting House. You take a seat in a booth and it's getting late. As it's getting late, sorry. Okay, so the card just says the name of the place we're in at the moment. The bearded bartender approaches and slides a cup of coffee in front of you. On the house, he says, then walks away. You take a sip of the coffee, then look at your watch. It's midnight. Show card to bearded. Okay. Show the 66 card to bearded bartender. Coffee at midnight. What does this mean? It means we're not sleeping. You get out of your seat and head over to the bar. You show the bartender the card. Do you know what this means? You ask. Yeah, he replies, then turns away from you to clean a glass. Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. Do you know what this means? Yeah, I do. Bye. You keep it together, then go back to your seat. Suddenly, you see people walking into the room. The group consists of 2 men and a woman. They sit down at a table next to yours. You recognize the woman as your teacher? Nani? What's she doing here? Hey. Teach. What are you doing here? Teacher. You decide to go over and say hi. You walk up to their table and say, hey, Teach, what are you doing here? You realize your mistake too late. The man with her stands up, knocking his chair out behind him. All the color has drained from his face. Awkward old crush stream? Yeah, it might be. This is very interesting. You, he sputters. What? How? Who are you? The man is on the verge of tears. I go to your teaching class, sir, you reply. What? We had a test today, so I thought it would be best if I studied for it. Careful, you might realize you're naked. Oh no. What? The man continues to stare at you in disbelief. The woman tries to say something, but the man won't let her. He draws a gun out of his waistband and points it at you. You've seen too much, he says in a quiet voice. Disarm the man. Time to use a speech check. Nah, I'm just gonna take his gun. You try to disarm the man, but he's faster than you. He shoots you 4 times in the chest before you can react. You fall to the ground dead. Blood pours out of your mouth as the man pansix? He pansix. Can the AI continue this or not? He runs out of the bar as quickly as he can. The woman tries to follow him, but trips and falls. She tries to crawl towards the door, but collapses before she gets there. She bleeds out on the floor next to you. Rise from the dead. Rise from death? That? That's, you know, say that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, exactly. I'm in command here. You feel a burning sensation. It starts in your chest, then quickly spreads to the rest of your body. You open your eyes, only to be blinded by a powerful light above you. As your eyes slowly adjust to the light, you realize that you're floating a few feet above the ground. That's how we do it. You're an angel, Harry. You feel as if you're being pulled upwards. You try to resist, but it's no use. You're pulled into what you think is a portal of some kind. Once on the other side, you find yourself in a bar. I'm in another bar. I'm just bar hopping. Heaven to Brent is a bar. Well, I do live in Ireland, so I guess that's fair. Well, this isn't just any bar. You've seen this place before. It's the bar from your dream. You see yourself at the bar drinking a ginger ale. You look over and realize another you is sitting on the other side of the bar. What? Go over to the other me. Punch your other self. The you on the right looks up and notices you. Hey, he says with a nod. Hey, you reply, not knowing what else to say. So, this is pretty wild, huh? Yeah. Damn, you would be so evenly matched. Yeah, it would be an infinite fight. Pretty trippy. It's like Inception, but instead of getting into a guy's head, we're inside the guy's dream. Check my wallet for the 666 card. Did I take it with me into heaven? This feels like a Rick and Morty episode. It really does, yeah. It always does. It's amazing. You sigh in relief when you find the wallet still in your back pocket. You open it up and pull out the card. The black barcode is gone and has been replaced by numbers. Oh, interesting, you say. The other you takes the card from your hands and looks it over. This changes everything, he says, examining the back of the card. I think I know how to get out of here. How? He pulls out a pen from his pocket and begins writing on your hand. This is the bar's address. Find the bar and you'll find me. But what about you? Wait, I'm confused. Find the bar and you'll find me, but I am him. It makes sense. So many bars. Yeah, it's just, I'm bar hopping at this point. He doesn't answer. You start to feel yourself wake up. Wait. Oh shit. I'm waking up from this dream. Will I wake up in the bar again? Wait, let me wake up first. I can't go into the dream without the card, you shout. I'm sorry, he says. I have to go. Dream within a dream. Within a dream. Good luck. Wake up. You wake up in the middle of the test. And the proctor rushes over. Are you okay, she asks? Do you need any medical attention? But from which dream? I know, it's so complex at the moment. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Gooby0074. I hope you enjoyed the story so far. You can't keep getting outspeeded and outmatched from these random AI, it's true. You stutter, realizing you don't know the answers to any of the questions on the test. You have no idea what's going on in the real world. And you can't tell if you're awake or still dreaming. Check the card. Ace the test. Oh shit, yeah, I could just... It's actually not a bad idea. As you pull the business card out of your wallet, you feel a strange sensation. It's as if a slime has coated your entire body and you can't move. You try to scream but find that you can't even do that. You're the slime girl now. Oh no. Need to find the bar. But which bar? Definitely still dreaming. Yeah, exactly. Ah. You found the secret to the card, a deep voice says. You turn around and are faced with a demon. His red skin almost blends in with the flames that engulf his body. But his eyes pierce your very soul. Holy shit. Okay, it's time to slay a demon, boys. Tony? Yeah. Oh shit. You can clearly kill this demon. He's much taller than you, and his long tongue almost touches the floor as he approaches you. You feel yourself drawn towards him. Hello and welcome to hell, he says. Oh shit, I woke up in hell. Okay. Tony. Is that you? You're in the test, you can call the proctor for help. You can save your friend, but you must pay the price, the demon says. What price? You say, fearing the answer. The demon smiles, his sharp teeth protruding outward. Your soul, of course, he says. Of course. Take my pen and stab the demon. Make a counter offer for his soul. I'm gonna slay this demon. AI doing? Mind-blowingly good. You stab the demon with your pen and he screams in pain as he dematerializes before your eyes. You wonder how he did it, and then you notice all the office equipment around you turning into medieval torture devices. What price? More like, what friend? No demon soul. Okay. So I'm now... Have I been tricked by the demon? Don't worry, Edralo. We'll make this work. The chair you're sitting in turns into a hot seat. The computer turns into a rack and the walls turn into pottery wheels. You scream in pain as they shape your body to their liking. What's happening? You hear Tony shout from his office. I need to get out of hell, and Tony has an office. It's true. Somehow, this is the most hilarious thing ever. I love it. The walls begin to drizzle hot wax onto your body, and you feel it burn into your skin. You scream in pain as the wax turns into lava and burns through your flesh. You cries, Holy shit, your cries are silenced when the wax forms around your head, just as the demons did, leaving only your vision. Break free from the torture devices. Talk to the demon and make the offer for his soul. This is very intense. I will take the soul of the demon. You struggle to move your body. You try to scream, but the wax prevents any noise from escaping your mouth. Instead, you focus on moving your hands. First, you raise your hands up in an attempt to get leverage. How the fuck did I end up in hell? Bruh. Lauren, I am in hell with Tony the demon. Then, you slam your hands down on the devices that shape your arms. At first, nothing happens. But after a few minutes, you feel yourself breaking free from the devices. First, your hand escapes, and then your entire arm. I'm sorry, Lauren. I didn't mean to stream when you left. Current schedule is indeed still depressing. You keep moving, desperate to get free. After an hour of hard work, you break free from the devices that has shaped your body. You pull out the wax and your vision returns. You wince in pain as you stand up. The adrenaline in your system slowly fading away. Go to Tony's office. Getting out of here, boys. Indeed, we are escaping. But not before we kill Tony. You walk to the entrance of the office and find yourself faced with a massive demon. It looks terrifying and evil. Now he's green, with green scaly skin and large horns on its head. It has red bloodshot eyes, which are filled with malice. We know that pens kill demons, it's true. Okay. I can't see the stream, I'm sorry. No worries, Liam, that's absolutely fine. Just, you can listen. I'm reading everything. Grab the nearest sharp object and stab Tony with it. Sam, Tony's new assistant, what are you doing in his office? Oh shit, are we gonna try a deception? Well, I already started stabbing, so... You grab a letter opener from the table and stab the demon with it, but it simply phases through the demon's body. The body grabs you by the throat and picks you up, raising you off the ground. Ah, Steven, you really had me going there for a second. He remembered my name. This is turning into Doom gameplay, yeah. Okay. Hello. I am Tony's new assistant. Please unhand me this instant. Keep stabbing. When he phases, he will drop you. I'm sorry for mocking your dad. What? He's my son?
You came here for one thing.
You came here for one thing. Todd Howard! Thank you, CM Years, for following. Thank you very much. Dad? I'm sorry for mocking you, Dad, the demon says, letting you go. The demon morphs into a middle-aged man in a business suit. He has pale skin and blonde hair, and looks like how someone thinks a successful businessman should look. Why do you have a demon son in hell? It's a long story. I'm gonna let the AI generate a bit more, and then we're gonna take his soul. Thanks for understanding, son, the man says. Wait, so he's my dad? Wait a second, I'm very confused now. Now let's get to work. You are Tony's assistant. It worked. Okay. Steal the demon's soul when he's not looking. But Brent, You are the demoness. Oh no! You are his son and he is yours. Every time in Dragon, yeah. The next day, you steal the demon's human form's soul. You knew he was a monster underneath, but he didn't deserve that. You are cursed to be a demon forever. You were the demoness, John. You're now a demon. Hi, Dad, you say as you grab him by the throat. He dies, and his body turns to dust. You've killed your father. Oh, I'm gonna examine my demon form. F, yeah, F in chat. You are a demon. Well, half demon. Your skin is a deep red and covered with scales. You have a black tongue and black eyes, rather like a dark elf from Dungeons and Dragons. Your wings are small but powerful enough to let you fly. Fly out of hell. The gasp. Or you, oh god, you're Shadow the Hedgehog or the Sephiroth. Oh. Dragon AI never played D&D. Or even tried to grab the sword from 3 dreams ago. Oh, Jesus. You fly up and out of the tunnel. As soon as you reach the top, you are blinded by the sunlight. You land in the field and look at your hands. They are burned black, so you quickly run to a nearby stream and dunk your hands in the water. I have risen from death. I am undefeated. You wince in pain as the water burns your hands, slowly turning them normal again. After a few hours, your burn wounds heal and you head into town. Over the next few weeks, you live on the outskirts of town, stealing fruit from farms to survive. Take on human form. I should have done that. Shit, yeah. You took the demon's soul and didn't lose your own. Pog, yes. You practice your powers and find that they grow stronger each day. One day you finally have the strength to visit the nearby town. You buy new clothes and visit the local tavern. Nobody pays any attention to a wanderer in the tavern, so you begin to listen. You begin listening to people's conversations. Yeah, we are Diablo 2 now. This is an amazing story. And again, I'm in a bar. After a few hours, you learn that the local Lord Rostova, is hiring soldiers for his upcoming war with the kingdom of Alterac. You leave the tavern and head to Lord Rostova's castle. There are several mercenary companies there, awaiting Lord Rostova's decision. I'm the Wanderer. No one pays attention to the red scale. Oh, you must be in Vegas. Amazing. Alterac, we Warcraft now? I don't know. What we are definitely in a different plane. Go to Lord Rostova. I'm gonna play the part of evil demon now. You head to Lord Rostova's throne room. It's guarded by 2 large, heavily armored orcs. We're here to see Lord Rostova, you say. Make an appointment, one of the orcs says. Not even looking at you. Woo! I don't know. Who is with me? How do I find out who's with me? Look at my companions. I'm gonna play the role of evil demon now, so no difference from your usual playstyle. Your group consists of a variety of races, all with different skill sets. Magos Cern is the head of the cyborgs, a group of orcs that have had their bodies turned into weapons by the addition of powerful machine parts. What? I am leading cyborg orcs? Because of course. You have no idea how this is possible, but Magus CERN assures you that the cyborgs feel pain, are more powerful than normal orcs, and most importantly, are completely obedient to the tech priests. The tech priests! Who are the tech priests? Fuck, it's Warhammer 40k, yeah, I think so. You could use your demonic powers to enhance the cyborgs. Cyborgs! Whoa! Cyborgs! Oh, Tis, you said cyborgs before, I didn't see that, that's amazing. Tech priests are the keepers of all technology in the galaxy. They come from a large planet known as Tekna, which orbits a black hole. Go inside the throne room. I do not care about the guards. You and your team head inside the throne room. Lord Rostova looks at you, unimpressed. You're the mercenaries I hired, he asks. Yes, Lord Rostova, Magus CERN says. I strongly feel like Tekna was a planet in the original Jazz Jack Rabbit. I don't like this dream. We'll make it work. Use my demonic powers to melt Lord Rostova. Do not create a black hole. Melt Lord Rostova, then drink him. You fire a bolt of fire straight at Lord Rostova's head, but he raises his hand up, and the bolt bends away from him. Or it would have if Lord Rostova hadn't decided to catch the bolt. Assume command of the cyborg orcs and make them attack Lord Rostova. He's a sorcerer. When in doubt, try seducing the guards. Squee! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're liking it. Nope, Lord Rostova says, dropping the bolt on the floor. I don't care how strong you are. I'm still paying you less. What? Lord Rostova pulls a large remote out of his pocket and presses a button. Lord Rostova is more powerful than I am. Oh shit, the music has stopped. Evaporate his face, you're a demon. Well, I tried, but he blocked my attack. A massive wall shuts tight, trapping you inside the throne room. Lord Rostova points and laughs, walking out of the throne room. You turn around to see that a large number of orcs have taken seats on the various benches in the room. Seduce Lord Rostova? Okay. Seduce Lord Rostova. WrestleMania, yeah. That's what it sounds like. You begin stripping off your armor, and everyone else does so as well. Soon, the entire room is filled with nudity and much awkward dancing. Lord Rostova slows down, a confused look on his face. What the fuck, chat and Ven? I'm sorry, Ven. I'm so sorry. Blow him a kiss. Blow a kiss to Lord Rostova. Literally 2 minutes. I'm sorry, Ben. You blow a weak puff of air at Lord Rostova, and he seems even more confused. He walks forward slowly, stopping when he reaches you. What the? He begins to say. This is the best thing that has ever happened. Now rip his head off and drink his bone marrow. This is my dance. You take his hand and place it on your butt before spinning him around. He tries to pull away, but you grab his hand before he can reach anyone else, leaving his face just in front of yours. Thank you, Squee. Okay. Rip off Rostova's head and drink his bone marrow. Is bone marrow 2 words? I don't know. Bone marrow. Bone marrow, whatever. Ditto. I'm gonna kill him. You smell the sweet odor of Rostova's bones. His arm is covered in muscles, and you sink your teeth into it, ripping a mouthful of flesh off of him. You swallow and begin sucking on the bone marrow. Marrow. Now you rule a planet. It's true. It's delicious. You can't do that, Lord Rostova screams. What the hell do you think this is? You laugh and stand up. It's a restaurant with wine. I think my character might be insane. Shout, I am your king now, bow to me. Okay. I am your king. King now. Bow to me. You laugh harder when suddenly the room goes dark. The laughing stops and the booming voice fills your head. Rise, my champion, and do my bidding. The light turns on and you see an old man in a lab coat. Who are you? Oh shit, I think we switched scenes. Ask an orc for a romantic table. I'm Vlarid, the greatest wizard in history. I got summoned by a wizard. Rashtabar, the demon king and lord of Tekna. I'm Vlarid, the greatest wizard in history. What are you doing here? I'm here to serve you. You are my master, and you have but to wish for something, and it is yours. Who are you really? It was just getting fun on that planet, though. Who are you really? What is this place? This is a magic kingdom you have found, my young master. There is no need to worry, I am your servant. I do not trust the greatest wizard of all time. What did you do to me? I simply made you supreme ruler of this land and gave you the power to enforce your rule. That wasn't what I was asking. You put something inside my brain, didn't you? Seduction has worked well so far. You want to seduce Larid? I do not want to seduce Larid. This is like a fever dream. It is a fever dream. What was it? No thoughts, head empty, yeah. Fever dream content, it's true. Your firebolts were less successful than your seduction. My seduction was very weird. What was it? How do I get it out? My young master, you're only thinking these things because you do not understand. This is your kingdom. I'm simply making it so.
You
Now,
came
if
here for one thing.
you'll excuse me, I must disappear for a while. You came here for wanting Todd Howard. Thank you, Squee, for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the content. You did this, by the way? He must disappear for a while? No. Stop. Vlarid. Must make sure the eye remembers you're a demon king. Oh shit, that's true. Shut the hell up, you say, staring at Vlarid. Who are you to order me around? I am your master, Vlarid says. What? I thought I was his master. What is this? What did you do? I brought you your heart's desire. This is your palace, and the people outside are your slaves. Now bow down to me. Never, you say. So be it, Vlarid says. Wait, are you his master or is he yours? He keeps flipping. I have no idea. Okay. Use my demonic power to take control of Vlarid. I will become his master. Seduce and eat. I'm not gonna seduce anybody. Seducing led us down a strange path. Lean in for a hug. Oh no. No horny. No horny. As you concentrate, you feel a force entering Vlarid's mind. He lets out a cry of pain before collapsing to his knees. No, he whimpers. You take control of his mind and bend him to your will. I am the master now. Poor Vlarid. He summoned me here and then told me that he was my master. You are mine, you say, staring into his eyes. He tries to resist for a moment, but soon he is looking at you with love and adoration. Yes, my king. Anything for you. Okay, fair enough. Platonically hug Vlarid. Nope, the JPG. Summon the cyborgs. You walk forward and embrace Vlarid in a hug. He looks surprised at first, but then returns it. I'm sorry I had to do this, you say. But we can't be apart. No, we can't, Vlarid says. We can't be apart. We are destined to be together. Now eat. Doesn't sound very Platonic, low. Vlarid says, I love you, king. I love you too, Vlarid, you say. You look out the hundreds of slaves building your palace. Vlarid is right, you are their king, and they exist for your glory. Just two wizards hugging, 5 feet apart, because they're not gay. Brent, I hate to say this, but you're kind of sleeping around with any dude you meet. I'm not sleeping with anybody. Okay, now eat. I will, okay. Eat Vlarid. Free the slaves. I will free the slaves. After... What? You rip the flesh from Vlarid's body and devour it. It tastes disgusting, but you keep eating. Vlarid's body slides to the floor as his blood is drained into your mouth. Eventually, there's nothing left but bones. Oh shit. I devoured him. Animate his bones to become your skeleton minster. Oh no. This is the greatest feast you've ever had. You turn and look at the rows and rows of slaves. There's no need to waste such a large amount of food. You raise your hands, firing bolts of dark energy into the bodies of your slaves. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank God, I was sure that was about to be vor. Yeah, I do not want any vor content. This is not that kind of stream. I mean, I guess this is one way of freeing the slaves. They hit the row of slaves, killing them instantly and releasing a flood of blood. You begin drinking deeply from the mountain of blood that pumps from your slaves' bodies, growing stronger with every mouthful. Soon you have enough strength to stand. What the fuck is happening? Will you grow more powerful with everyone you eat? Yeah, apparently. The new Legacy of Kain game sure is weird. You ripped the chains from the... What? Wait, what? You ripped the chains from the wall? I was chained? And search for the nearest door out of the room. You find a massive great hall with dozens of large tables. You walk forward, spotting Vlarid there. He smiles at you and runs forward. What the fuck? Vlarid is alive? Vlarid, how are you alive? I devoured you. More meat. Eat him again. Eat the throne. You ought to roll that back. Oh yeah, I'm an eternal king. We bounce back. It just takes a little while, Flaret says. What? Come on, there's something I want. There's someone I want you to meet. You raise an eyebrow as Flaret leads you outside. Oh no, you devoured him. He's not fussed at all. He's an eternal king, apparently. A large group of people are standing outside, wearing very little and looking scared. A young man, no older than 20, stands in front of them. He has the same yellow hair and blue eyes as Vlarid. And he wears the same kind of clothing. Infinite meat. I'm not gonna eat him again, okay? We're not eating any more people. Clones! King, there you are. This is my brother, Vaughn. Vaughn! Vlarid says. Vlarid and Vaughn. Holy shit. We're the Demon King. We are the Demon King. Vince Vaughn, that's what I immediately thought as well. Your eyes narrow as you examine him. You sense something strange about him, but you can't quite tell what. Hello, you say. Hello, Your Highness. This is insane. You look over the group of people. They look nervous and their eyes are filled with fear. The strange thing about him is probably his taste. I will not check. I'm not eating any more people. Suddenly, a massive gaunt figure walks over the hill, approaching the group. He's wearing tight black leather armor with metal studs, and his face is covered by a plague mask. The emblem of the Red Angel is emblazoned on it. Who the fuck is the Red Angel? Longsword hangs by his side. Vampire, he shouts, raising his hand and aiming a rifle. You're the Red Angel. Am I the Red Angel? Wait, you shout, preparing to dive to the side. 5 bolas fly through the air, wrapping around the plague bear's arms and neck. Just curious if the orcs have put their armor back on or if they're still half naked. They're probably still half naked dancing. You're a demon, not a vampire. He falls backwards, hitting the ground with a thud. You stare at Ragnar, who stands behind him, a bola in his hand. Sorry I'm late, King, he says. Hey, they are on another planet, that's true. You're late because you're trying to take all the glory and kill the head of the Menite expedition all by yourself. Ganon says, Ganon? What? What can I say? I'm a show-off. Okay. Oh, if the massive gaunt man would be not massive but rather diminutive, he'd be a gauntlet. Oh, that's a good... I'm sorry, I missed that joke. Oh, okay. Also, I'm kind of losing my voice again. Jesus. So now we have Ragnir. We have Ganon. Who are all these characters? Okay. What do we do? I'm gonna just toss up the story a bit. Then a vampire appears. Need to eat some honeyed garlic and or moonshine to recover your voice? Oh shit. Seduce Ganon, but seduce Ganon. I'm not gonna seduce Ganon. Okay. Then a vampire appears from behind the group. He's wearing long black leather robes with several belts of throwing knives wrapped around his body. A hood covers his head, shrouding his face in shadows. Ah, the king of vampires! It is a great honor to make your acquaintance. What the fuck is this berserk horse hockey? Fight the king of vampires in an epic duel. This is amazing. You reach for your sword as the vampire slowly edges towards you. I don't want to kill you, he says. Then why did you attack me, you ask? I'm a predator. It's my nature. You should have challenged him to chess and open A4. Okay, shit. Challenge the king of vampires to a chess match. To the death. Seduce and eat. It's worked so far. You slowly edge your hand towards your sword. The vampire king smiles and slowly backs away to the other side of the room. I don't want to kill you, he says, but I want to chess to the death. Play chess with the... We're gonna make this work. Vampire king. Offer to drink each other's blood and drain him? The king of vampires smiles and takes a seat at a table. Taking another seat, you look at him before picking up the white pieces. Would you prefer to pick the side you play, or choose whether to play black or white? Black. Who says black? The Vampire King says, smiling. You nod and place the first piece on the board. The Vampire King places the next one before unwrapping a long strip of leather with stomped all over it. In the middle of it is a large black dagger. Oh shit! It is chess to the death. Move the queen to G5. You move your queen to G5, and the Vampire King smiles. He moves his hand down the stick before picking it up and placing it gently on the piece, the knight piece. Now, I must choose whether to take my knights or his knights, the Vampire King says to himself. Take one of his pawns en passant. We're gonna do some advanced chess moves. You reach out and grab the knight. and move it one space to the left. What? The Vampire King gives you a strange look. Before moving his hand to the piece, he pauses before slowly placing it on the pawn in front of his king. En passant. You can't. Oh, this is too good. He took one of my paws. En passant. This is the best thing. En passant, he says, it seems my knight is taken. He quickly places a hand on a vampire piece. There's a vampire piece.
You came here for one thing.
You came here for one thing. Todd Howard. Thank you. What's popping, Beach? Thank you for the follow. Eat his queen. Oh shit. And you redeemed. Okay, you highlighted a message. Fuck yeah. Okay. Just as quickly he tracks it, rubbing it against his robe. The cold of your piece. What? Oh, no. You reach out and grab it with your hand, moving it forward 4 spaces. Eat the Vampire King's queen piece. This is 5D chess, by the way. You pull the knight forward, placing your lips against the cool metal blade. What? You open your mouth, placing your teeth around the end of the blade. Your incisors sink into the soft metal, and you tear a chunk of the end of the blade? What is happening? I just took a bite of his sword. Classic Demon King. You pull it away from your mouth, allowing blood to ooze down the blade. The piece of soft metal is chewed up and spat out, hitting the table. You turn your attention back towards Ragnar? Wait, Ragnar is still here? Opening your mouth again. What do we do now? Move the knight into a checkmate position. Jesus Christ. I'm losing my mind. I want this whole adventure as a live action movie. This would be the craziest movie ever. Oh no, you clipped it? Holy shit. You open your mouth once more and move the knight forward. You place it at the end of the wooden piece where his king lay in wait. What? You slowly move it forward, stopping just before it reaches his hand. You look up at him before slowly moving it forward another 6 inches. 5-dimensional. Oh, you clipped en passant? Oh, nice. Also, if I remember correctly, you're having this chess match in the middle of Ragnar's throne. Yeah, I think. Wait, Ragnar is the demon hunter, right? Who just showed up randomly? The Vampire King leans forward before slowly placing the piece back on the table. Did I just move a piece off the table? He quickly snatches his hand away, moving into his lips and lapping it. What the fuck is happening? He slowly retracts it from his lips, showing his long spearhead-like teeth. It doesn't... Yeah. Okay. Conclude the chess match. This is getting weird. We're also shitting on thousands of years of chess tradition. You and the vampire just walked in and started playing chess, yeah? We have usurped 2 kingdoms already. Move the knight forward, leading into position to take his king. The Vampire King slowly moves back into his seat as your king enters his personal space. He slowly leans forward and places his hand on the king. He looks up at you before grabbing it with force. Flip the table and draw your sword. More people would take up chess if this was how matches went down, I'm sure. You're just grabbing pieces, shoving them off the table, putting them in your mouth. You jump backwards, flipping the table over and drawing your blade as you land. The Vampire King stands, his fangs exposed as he snarls. You ready your blade, waiting for him to move, but he stays still. Suddenly, his head jerks to the side violently. It's like if dogs play chess. These are the first steps on the way to VOR. We will not have VOR on this channel. I promise that. Great. You hear the thump of a heavy kick as his head is knocked to one side. He quickly turns back to face you, and you ready your blade. You hear the clacking of claws on wood as one of the vampire's guardians enters the room. If only you could seduce and eat. I don't want to seduce. I don't want this to turn too horny. This is a non-horny stream. What do we do? Slash at the Vampire King. Use your death. Use your eye lasers on the guardians. You're bound to have them as you're a demon. You should get stabbed and draw an Uno reverse. God, and flip the damage to the AI. You lunge forward, slashing your blade at the king. He leans back, grabbing your sword and leaning back. He growls before forcing you forward with a sudden push with his clawed hand. He brings his sword up, slashing at your side as you lump backwards to avoid it. Pull out an Uno reverse card. Let's just do that. Let's see what happens. Yes, I also enjoy en passant. You reach out into your pocket, pulling out a white card and flicking it across the room, where it lands in the middle. The king slowly walks forward, raising his sword as he walks. He leans down, picking up the card. What is this? He asks. Come, Gambit? I don't want to write come, Gambit, because if I write come, the AI is gonna go bananas. It's gonna turn to... Yeah, you know. You should have your character convert to Christianity. What is this, he asks? Okay. Say... This is Exodia. Prepare to die. Ah, of course, he says. It seems you have bested me. He throws the card in the air before collapsing to his knees. With the blade no longer in his hand, he looks up at you with sad eyes. I banish you to the Shadow Realm. Three kingdoms can beat Exodia. 2 planets and the Vampire Kingdom. Fuck yes. I regret nothing, he screams, as his body begins to glow. His body begins to contort, fluids and organs shifting as it begins to burn away to dust. His head collapses forward, hitting the table. You sigh before grabbing the king. Am I not... Wait, isn't... Lazier? Who's Lazier? Capitalize Shadow and proper you Philistine. I'm sorry, I should have, yeah. Who is Lazier? Okay, this is... We're switching again, I think. We are morphing into a different dimension. Lazier is Persian for laser. The priest quickly enters the room, his eyes widening at the side before him. Yes, sir, he asks nervously. Burn this, you say, tossing him the king's skull. Yes, sir, he says again. Holy shit. I have an idea for the next story. Ooh, interesting. Keep that idea in mind. And when we do the next story, let me know. What do we do now? The Vampire King is dead. Summon the Okay. Summon my cyborg orc army. I'm not gonna write cyborgs because the AI will probably not know what I mean. You walk down the hallways, flanked by dozens of cyborg orcs. I guess that worked. They are summoned. You reach the throne room, where you see the king sitting in his chair. What? Did we not just kill the vampire king? He looks bored, as though he was waiting for you. Ah, Dendar, he says, smiling. My dear cyborg friend. That's cool, Sweater's patron, it's true. Okay. Say, I am not Dendar. I am Stephen, the Demon King and Conqueror of Realms. Oh no, he's Dendar? Oh shit, it's true. Ah, Dendar says smiling. My dear cyborg friend. Oh, it's true, it's true, it's true. Ah, I see. It seems you have achieved much, Dendar says, smiling. What brings you here? I have a gift to give you all. You pull out a deck of cards and begin shuffling it. Oh shit. Make him Bofa. And Bofa what? What is it? Dendar asks. You pull out a card and hold it up. This is the sun, you say. As a golden glowing image of the sun is displayed on the card. It reminds me of home. Steve in Minecraft. We are Minecraft Steve indeed. We can probably go to the Minecraft world. Apparently I'm now a tarot reader. Dendar smiles as you hold out the card for him to take. He reaches forward, brushing his fingers against the card. Thank you, he says. You pull out another card and hold it up. This is the moon. Then you pull out reverse card. Uno reverse card. This is what I'm gonna. This is a story bit. And this is Uno reverse. It worked. Steven the Demon King speedruns Minecraft. You begin flicking the cards as Dendar reaches for the card. Suddenly you flick the Uno reverse, causing Dendar to catch it and flip over. Did Dendar just flip? Seduce and eat Dendar, no. To reveal the moon. What? What is happening now? I'm no... Seduce him platonically. Demon Lord and Street Magician. Oh, how pretty, Dendar says, staring at the card. You flick out another card, revealing the sun. A second sun card? Ah, now it's day and night, Dendar says. Dendar leans forward, grabbing the sun card. Draw another card and summon Exodia again. I think you're playing daytime, nighttime with him. Oh no. Please don't seduce people or demons. Yeah, we're not gonna seduce anymore. You draw a card and flick it towards Dendar. He catches it, looking down at the card. Oh, what is this? He asks, revealing the sun. Again? Are we in a loop? It's beautiful. Dendar quickly flings the card back to the side, leaning forward. All this happened from stealing the demon's soul. Is this really you or the demon? Oh, the demon was Tony. Check if the whole deck is sun cards. It might be. Uno, he says. He hands the Steve's hands definitely flick out to remove all your cards from the board. I win again, he says. What the fuck? We were playing Uno. Then no, you can't just say Uno. That's not how the game works. Dennar leans forward, placing his hand on the table. He opens his mouth as several spider-like legs burst off his mouth. Whoa. Burst out of his mouth, jumping forward to strangle you. You scream as they begin to close around your throat. Dendar is a Uno. He's a god. Holy shit. I'm being strangled by spider legs? How did this turn so bad so quickly? You scream as they begin to close around your throat. All the color in your vision begins to drain away as you begin to lose consciousness. Suddenly, everything goes black as you feel your body go numb. Kingdom number 4, usurpation time. The end. It's not the end yet. You don't know if you're dead or alive. Or even if you still exist at all. You just know you're gone. Should I wake up again? Okay. I wake up in a field. No more. You got eaten out of reality. I think that's a good point as any to end. I want to keep going for just a little bit. You wake up in a field. You quickly stand up, looking around. The air is warm and you can feel the heat of the sun on your skin. You're surrounded by lush green trees and there is a nearby stream trickling over some rocks. See if I still have my demonic powers. This is very important. You feel your powers. You can sense the tiny vibrations of all living things around you. You can hear the faint sounds of their biology. There's millions of tiny living things scuttling about in the dirt around you. Okay, perfect. We still have power. Now we will take the next logical step and go to a bar. As we are wont to do. Ant-Man? You walk down into the small, quiet town. There's a few people milling about, going about their daily business. One person bumps into you as they walk past, muttering a quick sorry before continuing on their way. You spot a small, unassuming pub. The same bar before you went to hell and were shot in? I hope so. Amazing. What a story. Well, it looks unassuming outside anyway. Inside could be a different story. What? Please let us know if you're interested in participating every time a new portion of the game is released. I think we need to roll back this last line. Story. Okay. The pub's name is The Witch's Tits. The pub's name, Jesus' name, is The Witch's Tits. Fen, whatever happens now, this is your doing. This is important. Go inside and teach people how to play Uno. You walk inside the bar. Inside, there's a small crowd of people chatting amongst themselves and drinking beer from pint glasses. You go up to the bar and order a beer. You give the bartender the money, and he hands you a glass of beer. Okay, so far, so good. A drunken man sits to your right. He looks to be in his late 30s, early 40s. He stares at you, leaning forward. Ignore the name of the bar, he says. It's not a very good one. Wow. Oh, Ven. The AI just dissed your name. Sad Ven noises. Oh no. play a reverse card and become the bartender? Okay, I will say... shut up, old man. I like the name of the bar. This by a drunken man in his late 30s. Tell the bartender he's not very good. The bartender is fine. The man stares at you, sighing. Do you like stories? He asks. You stare at him, opening your mouth to reply. But before you can say anything, the man cuts you off. I mean, he's relatively old. You scream, "Where's the lamb sauce? The lamb sauce!" I have a story to tell you. Once there was a young man. Young men are prone to doing stupid things, like listening to old men in bars. Oh shit. The man walked up to you and began to speak to you. The man told you his story. Do it. I'm not gonna ask for the lamb sauce. It's not the right time. I want to know what happens. But thank you for the suggestion. The man told you that if you drank all the beers in front of you, a genie would appear out of your arse and grant you one wish. He says, "What will you do?" A genie will appear out of my arse. Oh my god. Obviously, I drink all the beers. I want to see what happens. Beers in front of me. Your arse. Jesus Christ. You slam down the beer, swallowing them down your throat as fast as you can. You slam the empty pint glass down on the counter and burst forward. As a bright flash blinds you, you find yourself somewhere else. Oh my god, I get teleported all the time. Lamb sauce. It takes a few moments for your eyes to adjust to the darkness. Once they do, you find yourself in a room with a dim candle lighting the place. There's a kitchen to your left, complete with kitchen sink and cooking appliances. Search the kitchen for lamb sauce. What about the wish? I think the old man lied. You find a jar of lamb sauce sitting in the fridge. There's a knock at the door. You open it and find a man in a black trench coat standing outside. He has spiky brown hair and green eyes, and his skin is pale. He reminds you of a vampire. Are you the genie? Drink it. Drink the lamb sauce? That's not gonna do anything. Yes, I'm the genie, he replies. Thank you for releasing me from the bottle. No problem, you reply. The genie looks himself over, rubbing his chin. I haven't been out in a long time. This should be interesting. Douse him in lamb sauce. What is the obsession with lamb sauce? I'd offer to grant you 3 wishes, but I'm not going back in that bottle. I like it out here. That's alright, you say. I have to say, I really like your sense of humor. Okay. Can I wish for more wishes? Douse him in lamb sauce. This is a terrible idea. I don't want to do anything with the lamb sauce. Nice try. I'm not going back in that bottle. Enjoy your freedom. The genie disappears in a flash of light, leaving you alone in the room. You hear a knock at the door. You answer to see the man from the bar standing outside. You lied. Gordon Ramsay. I never lied, the man says. You had a choice. I said there's no such thing as free will. You could have chosen to stay in that room forever. Or you could have chosen to leave of your own free will. The man begins to walk away. Okay, fine. Fine, you know what? Douse the man in lamb sauce. You get your wish. You grab the jar of lamb sauce and pour it over the man. He screams as the sauce gets in his eyes. He begins to run away blindly, walking into a tree and falling to the ground. You walk out into the darkness, leaving him there. Hey, lamb sauce here. Lamb sauce is my favorite streamer. I know what you mean. I did not expect that the lamb sauce would blind the guy. You head to a small house where you move in and rent the attic. You begin to work as an accountant, saving money until you can afford to hire someone who can transcribe music for you. You live the rest of your days writing music, living happily ever after. This is a good end to the story. I spend the rest of my days writing music after becoming a demon lord and defeating the vampire king and conquering a kingdom full of cyborg orcs. I became perfect, a songwriter. This is amazing. What a journey. Holy shit. I did conquer 3 kingdoms. It's insane. What a nice end. An end where I didn't have to die. I'll call the stream here. This seems like a perfect end. Thank you everybody for joining the stream. I love how we have 3 kingdoms just waiting for us, but now let's become an accountant. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Lion Cake. Thank you very much for joining the stream as well. I hope you enjoyed the stories. There will be more of this. Wait, mine. That'll be for the next stream. Unfortunately, I can't do another full story now. That'll be too long. That would be another 2 hours, at least. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. We will do your story next time. I'm sorry, but I can't keep going. I need to rest my voice for a bit. I have a few more of these videos. I post all my VODs on YouTube. And there's a couple of them already up there. So if you want to see more, you can go to my my YouTube and catch up there. They are really, really good as well. There's like 7 hours of content. So you can enjoy that if you want. Thank you everybody for joining. I will be back tomorrow, or maybe later today, but probably tomorrow with another stream. It'll be more AI Dungeon, I think. This game has just taken over my world. Remember, someone said honey something or moonshine. That's true. Gonna try and get my voice back, so I can do more of this tomorrow. Thank you everybody as well for your suggestions. You made the story so much better. Hey Miguana, thank you for stopping by. Have a great day as well. Honey, garlic, and moonshine. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, good morning as well. And see you later. Bye.